On to you, Geminis, you have the King of Raphael, the Six of Raphael, and then you have the Moon card. So, um, the King of Raphael and the Six of Raphael is you, Geminis, just pretty much Moon card proved my point. You're just getting low. You, Geminis, are just, when it comes to matters of romance, just choosing to be single, being quiet, just being single for a little while. Six of Raphael, but they're gonna come through, but and reach out. But for you, Geminis, it might be too late. For you, Geminis, it might be too late, and it is too late because you, Geminis, don't want to have anything to do with them. You have the King of Raphael in the Moon card. You're not going to answer the phone. You're not going to speak to them. You don't have anything to say to them. You know what these two cards mean? They mean not whining, not being upset, not giving an emotional reaction. Not that you Geminis would probably give. I mean, you might, but because Gemini is probably the most emotional of the air signs. But the point is that you Geminis, though, you're not going to give them an emotional reaction. You're just simply going to move forward. That's it. It's not this, it's not this show of emotion. It's more so about just moving forward. And if the person feels good about themselves, it is what it is, but you're not here to fight. You're not here to argue. You're not here to go back and forth. Then you have the Four of Michael, and then you have the Six of Gabriel. So the four of Michael and the Six of Gabriel, this is not an old ex. This is not someone that you've known for a long time. This is someone who's brand new, right? This person doesn't know how to take no for an answer. This person doesn't know how to take silence as an answer. They have to get some sort of a response. So the four of Gabriel, no, the Four of Michael and the Six of Gabriel is about how they don't know how to take that as an answer. The fact that you will not answer ever. And so they're going to continue to try to reach out to you regardless. So if your plan, my dear Geminis, is to stay quiet, then do so. But if you want to tell them off because they get too annoying, then do that too. The reason why it is I'm saying that is because, like I said, they're not going to stop trying to reach out to you because they want to hear from you, Geminis, at least once. Even though this is them coming back in, says the Six of Raphael. And so the Knight of Gabriel and the Eight of Ariel, right, or Ariel, is about how. So there's a sense that you may actually say something that you're done. You don't want to have anything to do with them. You don't want them reaching out to you. Why in the world are they reaching out to you after your silence should have your silence should have at least made them back up a little bit. I'm not necessarily saying 100% just stop talking, even though that is an option that everyone can do, but it should have at least made them back up and say, okay, this person's not reaching out to me. This person's not getting back to me in a timely fashion. Let me stay away. Right? And this is paramount as to where the surfer's philosophy came from. It's, why are we trying to hold on? What is the ideology of trying to hold on and force people to do something and think that when it comes to making relationships, that it's about coercion? It's like, no, it's about soft power, which is respecting people's ability to choose. You know what I mean? And it's like, again, just because you may have a moment. See, this is the thing, right? This is the thing. This is why it is that I was saying that you Geminis are ahead of the curve, because just because two people like each other don't mean that they're going to be in a relationship. Like, how many times have you Geminis been in interactions with others, right? And the two of you may have had a moment, but for whatever reason, the two of you never actually manifested a relationship ever. But it was cool when the two of you had a romantic moment. And I do mean a moment. Something happened and y'all had a moment or whatever the case may be. But for whatever reason, even though there could have been something there, maybe, possibly, it didn't come about. Right. Because people can like each other and never be in a relationship with one another. Ever. That's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. And I see you Geminis knowing what's up, you being ahead of the curve, because this is what you're trying to teach them. Like, just because the two of you may have dated, the two of you may have had a moment, why does that mean that they have to reach out to you and insistently continue to do it over and over and over again, and regardless of if you Geminis actually get back together or get back with them and reach back out to them or not? They should at least respect the decision and at least back off a little bit. And see, the Queen of Raphael and the Seven of Raphael is about how, so when you tell them you don't want anything to do with them, they're going to feel hurt about this. But the Seven of Raphael and the Sun card, they will move on when you tell them this. So my suggestion from the jump, right, knowing this, is to just tell them. Don't ghost, or more so accurately, ghost. And then if they try to really reach out, tell them what it is. Okay? Or you can just tell them from the jump. But you want to make it very clear. You don't want to come off disrespectfully. I find that being straightforward and transparent and heartfelt actually does the job. There's people whom I've decided to stop speaking to, not recently, but in general in my life, right before YouTube, and no YouTube. And they had to be okay with it, and it wasn't disrespectful at all. It's just that, and this is what I explained to them, it's just that they're not there for me. I mean, again, I even told them that it's not a matter of not rocking with you. It's just a matter of, regardless of if it's friends, regardless of if it's romantic, you got to be there for me. You just leaving me hanging, and just leaving me hanging and being like, oh, okay, I'm so accustomed to that, right? Like, the times that I may be down and I call somebody, they don't be answering their phone. And I look at stuff like that. Like, when I'm up and I'm partying and I'm happy, that's the only time when you want to be around. But the time when, I may be going through something or whatever the case may be, that's when it is that, for some reason, I can't get you on the phone. We ain't even got to be face to face. Of course, I would like to, hang out or whatnot, whatever it is that I'm going through something face to face, but I can't even so much as get you on the phone. And I explained that to them, and they almost cried. Yeah. So, same situation with you Geminis, but it has to be done because, they saw the light that way. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm making videos. I'm almost done. Yeah, that's my family. But yeah, so they saw the light. They see the light because of the fact that you Geminis have said that to them. Now they have to pretty much understand it, right? They have to get it because you're putting it out to them. This is what it is. And let it be super respectful. Let it like maintain their dignity and just talk directly to them. Just talk straight talk to them. Like when I stopped talking to some of the people, I would just tell them like, look, I got things to do. It's not, and they would take it kind of hard. They'd be like, oh, XYZ. And I'm like, it's not, it wasn't, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't really meant to inflict pain. Really, it was more so a sense of me just saying, look, like, you know, when I go through something, you kind of laugh at me. And I don't like the fact that you laugh at me. I don't really appreciate that. And so I don't see you I don't see you not laughing at me or some stuff happens. So I still have respect for you and everything like that. It's just a matter of where I'm going in life versus where you're going in life. We don't have similar value systems. We may have some things in common, but we don't have similar value systems. If I fell down, you would laugh. If you fall down, I'll probably help you back up. So trying to tell you, they cried. They almost, they're like, please, please, you sure, please. And this is what I want you Geminis to also understand too. When you have integrity and stuff like this, that type of stuff shines through. It shines through the clothes. It shines through all of this stuff. And I'll tell you why. Because people get on here, try to make fun of my appearance, right? Completely brush it off my shoulders. But them crying is a time where my wardrobe ain't where it is now. The stuff that I wear is nowhere near what it is. I'm talking about wearing baggy jeans in my 20s. I grew up in the 90s. I was born in 91. I grew up in the 90s and the early 2000s. So I'm talking about wearing baggy jeans. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't paying attention to my wardrobe. Yeah, I didn't have a skincare routine and all of that. Like, little old me. Insignificant me or whatnot. And meanwhile, they bagging honeys, they bagging chicks, right? Even when it comes to the people that I was dating, I would tell them no thank you. They would call me back the next day, thinking that I'm just playing with them. So, and again, this is me before the cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is me before the Biggie inspired sweaters like this. A lot of times people say, oh, they like, or people like my sweater or whatever the case may be. This is really like Biggie inspired sweater. This is like the Coogee stuff. This is not Coogee, but it's Coogee inspired, where it's like, Biggie being my top 5 or one of the people in my top 5. This is me kind of like showing respect for the style and seeing it today or whatnot. I also seen Conor McGregor wear that, right? Conor McGregor is one of my favorite MMA fighters or fighters in general. So stuff like that. So it's like seeing the type of people who I have respect for wear this stuff, and then now being able to wear it myself is kind of like, okay, I done came up. This is me making these people cry is before this stuff. And this is what I'm trying to say. It's not about what you wearing and the bad advice that these goofies be telling you. It's if you have honor and integrity, If you have loyalty, it don't matter about your clothes. It don't matter about this stuff. If you tell people that you don't want to hang out with them, they will cry. They will cry. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles. I'm tired of people coming to the internet trying to make people feel small, and it's not even about what we have. The clothes don't make me. The shades don't make me. The jewelry don't make me. The little chains and stuff that is this stuff like that it is that you see doesn't make me. What makes me is me. And I've always been like that, but it's like I don't know, like this is how you know that people are ruled by the realm of the animal, because people don't know. When you saying this stuff to them, it's like it goes in one ear and out the other. They refuse to pay attention to that. It's like they almost have like a demon in them. So you have the Six of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Temperance, and the Seven of Cups, right? And so to clarify the Eight of Pentacles. So again, they want to come back to you, but you Geminis are different now in a sense that they're not helping you develop who you are as a person. And then everything else around you will develop because who you are as an individual has developed. And so you Geminis understand that you got to leave them alone. The Temperance and the Seven of Cups is about because you have other options. You have other people whom you will get to know, whether it's a new face, a person completely new or whatnot. You owe it to yourself to see who's out here, because if a person can't do right by you, then find someone else if you can. So that's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Peace.